London, a city of iconic landmarks and bustling streets, its skyline shaped by centuries of human ingenuity. We often see London as a world of concrete and glass, where nature seems pushed to the edges. But look closer, and a different London emerges, one where wildness persists along the muddy banks of the Thames. Grey herons stand like statues, and peregrine falcons nest high above the city, hunting in the urban canyons below, in forgotten marshlands and overgrown towpaths. A surprising biodiversity thrives, hidden from the hurried pace of city life. These small, overlooked corners are vital refuges for creatures that have lived here for millennia. Among them is a tiny, ancient survivor, a snail no bigger than a fingernail with a peculiar hairy shell. This living relic, a survivor from the Ice Age, now makes its last stand in the heart of one of the world's busiest cities. Its quiet struggle for survival reveals much about the health of our river and the fragility of urban nature. In these damp, overlooked places, the city's most remarkable inhabitants endure. The story of this snail is a window into London's hidden wilds, and it's a story worth telling. Meet the German hairy snail, Pseudotrichia rubiginosa. Its shell, covered in fine velvety hairs, is a unique adaptation for life in the damp riverside shadows. This tiny snail, just a few millimeters across, is a marvel of evolutionary design. What makes it truly extraordinary is its history. It's an Ice Age relict, thriving in the cold, wet world left behind by retreating glaciers over 10,000 years ago. As Britain warmed, most of its kind vanished, but a few found refuge in the cool, moist floodplains of great rivers like the Thames. Here in London, the snail has quietly persisted, a living link to Britain's distant, icy past. It has witnessed the city's transformation from Roman outpost to global capital, surviving unnoticed as empires rose and fell. Its endurance is a testament to the tenacity of life. The German hairy snail's story is one of resilience, an ancient lineage holding on in the shadows of modernity. It reminds us that even the smallest beings can possess a strength that spans geological time. In the heart of London, this humble snail is a survivor from another age, and its future now hangs in the balance. For the German hairy snail, the modern world is a formidable challenge. Its habitat, damp, marshy floodplains, has been drained, built over, and replaced by concrete embankments. The delicate transition zones it needs are vanishing, replaced by hard, vertical walls hostile to all river life. Pollution from roads and gardens seeps into the soil, poisoning the plants and snails alike. Each new development can wipe out a colony that survived for thousands of years. Isolated in tiny pockets, the snails are now cut off from each other, vulnerable to inbreeding and extinction. A single pollution event or dry summer could erase an entire population. The snail's decline is a warning. The health of the Thames is in jeopardy. Saving the snail means saving the river's last wild places. As the snail quietly disappears, a dedicated group of conservationists and volunteers has sprung into action. Their first task: find where the snails still survive.
We organize snail hunts. Volunteers scour riverside plots, magnifying glasses in hand, searching for these tiny, camouflaged creatures.
Every snail found is mapped and recorded, building a picture of the species' last strongholds. This data guides urgent conservation efforts, showing which habitats need protection or restoration.
Often searchers return to sites where the snail once thrived, only to find the habitat destroyed, replaced by lawns, housing, or concrete. These losses underscore the urgency of the mission.
The information we gather is the foundation of the entire conservation effort.
Our maps aren't just dots, they're maps of hope, highlighting areas that must be safeguarded.
In cold, muddy conditions, these volunteers are the frontline guardians of London's natural heritage. Their work is a powerful example of local action making a real difference. Without them, the snail's story might already be over. But with their help, hope remains. To save the German hairy snail, we must understand its unique biology. The tiny hairs on its shell trap moisture and help it cling to wet surfaces, vital for survival in the floodplain. The snail is a detritivore, feeding on decaying plant matter and recycling nutrients back into the soil. Its presence supports a web of life. Glowworm larvae, thrushes and shrews all rely on snails as food. A healthy snail population means a healthy ecosystem. Its decline signals the collapse of the entire marshy floodplain community. Saving the snail is about more than one species. It's about preserving a whole slice of London's natural heritage. The snail's humble role is essential to the river's health. When it vanishes, the loss ripples through the ecosystem. Its survival is a warning and an opportunity. Protecting the snail means protecting the wild heart of the Thames. Saving this tiny survivor requires bold, coordinated action. The cornerstone is habitat restoration, replacing hard riverbanks with gentle planted slopes that recreate the snail's damp, shaded world.
Living shorelines absorb floods, filter pollutants, and provide the exact conditions the snail needs.
Cleaner water is crucial. Improving drainage, building reed beds, and reducing pesticide use all help.
Reconnecting fragmented habitats is vital. Wildlife corridors along the river let snails move and mix, making populations more resilient. In critical cases, conservationists may translocate snails to restored habitats, a last resort but a real hope for recovery. Every action, from restoring riverbanks to reducing pollution, helps heal the ecosystem. The blueprint is clear: restore, reconnect, and protect. With commitment, we can give the German hairy snail and the Thames a future. The time to act is now. Why save one tiny snail in a city of millions? Because its fate reflects the health of our river and our environment. The German hairy snail is an indicator species. Its struggle is a warning that our natural systems are under pressure. Restoring its habitat benefits everyone. Natural riverbanks reduce flood risk, filter pollution, and create beautiful green spaces for people.
These wild places offer Londoners a vital connection to nature, a moment of calm in a hectic city.
Protecting biodiversity is a moral responsibility. The snail has lived here for over 10,000 years, far longer than our city. Its presence connects us to London's deeper, wilder history. Allowing it to vanish would be a profound loss. Saving the snail is about the kind of city we want: alive, rich with nature, and full of wonder. Wildness, even in its smallest forms, enriches our lives and strengthens our communities. By caring for the vulnerable, we build a more humane city. The snail's survival is a measure of our stewardship. The story of the German hairy snail reminds us that nature is not distant. It's here, woven into city life. Its fate, and that of countless other species, rests in our hands.
The journey to a wilder city begins with small actions, paying attention, learning, and valuing the hidden ecosystems around us.
Supporting local conservation, volunteering, and making greener choices at home all make a difference.
We can avoid pesticides, protect our waterways, and champion more green spaces in our city. Every voice raised for a healthier environment adds to the chorus for change.
The German hairy snail is a tiny creature with a colossal story, one of resilience and the impact we have on nature.
Its future is uncertain, but hope lies with us in our willingness to see wonder in the small and take responsibility for our shared world. By protecting our rivers and their remarkable creatures, we invest in a richer, healthier future for all. The wild heart of London depends on us,